Today I will teach class 8 chapter 3 synthetic fiber and plastics. In previous lecture I had discussed about synthetic fibers. Now I will discuss about plastics. Plastics are the polymer as synthetic fibers. Plastics are the substances which can be molded or remold to any shape. So these plastic polymers have different type of arrangements, so they have different uses. So the plastic has two types of arrangement, that is linear plastics or cross-linked plastics. As you already see, the smaller units are joined together in a single line, that's why they are called linear plastics. So in second, the cross-linked, two layers of small units are joined together, that's why they are called cross-linked plastics. The best known examples of plastic is, that is polythene. So it is formed from two words, that is poly plus ethene, that is a small unit, that is ethene joined together. So here you can say these are the small blocks that are ethene. So these ethene joined together to form polythene. So plastics are the polymers. As I already discussed in previous lecture, polymers are the substances which are made up from small units and joining together. So we have the types of plastics. We have two types of plastics, that are thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. As the name indicates, thermo, that is heat. So plastics, the plastics which get deformed on heating and can be molded into any shape are called thermoplastic. That is PVC and polythene. So PVC is polyvinyl chloride. So PVC and polythenes are used for manufacturing of different types of toys, combs and different types of plastic containers which are used in household, storing of household items. So next is thermosetting. Thermosetting are the plastics which once molded and cannot be softened on heating. That is, it can gain its shape but cannot reformed into any other shape. So it acquires a shape once, it cannot change its shape. That's why they are called thermosetting, that is set on heating. So there are two types of thermosetting plastics, that is bakelite and that is melamine. So bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. That's why bakelite is used for making the handles of certain utensils and certain instruments, so that we can handle that utensil carefully. So also they are used for making the outer coating of electrical switches or electrical wires. Second is melamine. So melamine is a plastic which is called fire resistant. It resists the fire. It helps us to save from fire. So it can tolerate a heat that is much more than other types of plastics. So that's why they are used for making kitchenware utensils, floor tiles and also some types of clothes which are used by the firemen in industries. So that's why melamine is fire resistant polymer or plastic. So the next is characteristics properties of plastic. So plastic has a vast variety of properties, and so due to these type of properties they are used in different types of items. So number one, they are lightweight, lower price and easy to handle. So that's why they are used in different sizes, different varieties in our household items like containers, in kitchenwares we can use plastics. So they are strong, durable. So that's why they are used for making different types of containers. They are stronger than even even some type of metals, so we can use some containers in house so that we can store our things in that. So next is poor conductor. So plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Due to this property, they are used for making electrical switches, coating of electric wires, many types of kitchen cookware handles, so that we can handle our utensils carefully. Next is they are non-reactive. So they cannot corrode easily as some metals are corrode, like iron causes corrosion. So plastic does not corrode, they won't react with air as well as water. So that's why they are used for making some containers for storing household items. So they can be recycled or reused. We can recycle the plastic, we can reform them to different shapes, different sizes, drawn into wires, drawn into sheets. So that's why they have variety of uses. These are the characteristic properties of plastic. Due to these properties, plastic has vast variety of items. So next is uses of different plastic. Some plastics have very interesting uses. This is number one, that is it is used in health industry. So syringes, doctors' gloves, doctors' dresses, some articles in hospitals are used by are prepared from plastics, are used in health industry. Number two is Teflon, that is the coating of cookwares are done by Teflon. So that's why they are called non-stick pans. So there is coating of Teflon is done on the non-stick pans so that oil and water is not stick on the surface of utensils. Next is fireproof plastic. These are the plastics which are used to form the uniform of fireman in the industry so that they can save themselves from the fire. So melamine is a plastic which is used for making fireproof dresses. Next is special plastic cookware. So special plastic cookware, that is cookware which are used in microwave oven. They help to making food without affecting the plastic vessel. So, but the plastic has the vast variety of properties and large number of uses, but they have some harmful effect on the environment as well as humans' life. So, as we use plastic, the different types of wastes are formed. We categorize the waste of plastic or the plastic in two categories, that is biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. The biodegradable wastes are the waste which can be decomposed by microorganisms. That is, it can be reduced. For example, peel of vegetables and fruits, cotton clothes, wool. These types of waste take maximum 10 to 15 years to decompose. But on the other hand, the non-biodegradable wastes are the waste which cannot be decomposed by microorganisms. That is the cans of tin and aluminium, and the most important, that is plastic. It is non-biodegradable. It cannot be reduced. It takes several years to decompose. It affects the environment very badly. So some effects of plastics on environment are: number one, it takes several years to decompose. This is a drawback of plastic, that is it takes number of years to decompose. It causes environmental pollution. It takes lot of time to burn. So burning of plastic is very slow process. So it produces large amount of poisonous fumes. One more thing, as we throw the garbage of plastics on the roadside, so that some animals eat the garbage, and along with that they also intake the plastics which are thrown, plastic bags which are thrown on the roadside. It causes very effectively on the respiratory system of the animals. So it causes stomach problem animals and also cause death of the animals. So plastics affect animals very badly. Also, while throwing the plastics on the roadside during rainy season, it also causes clogging and affects the drain system of the roads or streets. So it has bad effect on the on the environment. So in turn to this, we have to find some solutions so that we can get rid of these type of effects which affect our environment. In spite of these types of uses of environment, there are some drawbacks of plastic. To overcome these drawbacks, we have to find some solutions so that we can get rid of these types of effects. So there are number of solutions has provided. Firstly, we have to develop eco-friendly or environmental friendly habits. Second, we have to use jute bags or cotton bags while go for shopping. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastage should be separated so that less wastage is occur. Um, we have to follow the method of recycling. We have to use these plastic container uh, once or more times so that we can recycle these products. We have to follow the principle of 5R, that is reduce. You have to reduce the item of plastic, reuse. If it is possible, you have to reuse that item, recycle, recover or refuse. After last, you have to refuse that item. So that you have to protect our environment from the harmful effects of plastics. So plastic has large number of advantages, but they have also disadvantages. We will overcome these disadvantages if we follow some solutions so that we can protect us or environment from the bad effect of plastics. So now I had completed the chapter number 3, synthetic fibers and plastic. I will attach a PDF of workbook along with this video. You have to learn and revise chapter